Hi, this is R.J. Cooper. Today I'm going to show you my remote controller, which is a way of operating your entertainment devices and anything electrical in the house. Lots of other things that you wouldn't think of, such as blinds, doors, garage doors, even thermostats, are accessible through the Beacon by Griffin, which I'm a reseller for, and also the Digit app, which is free. And I'm going to show you those right now. So first we start by pairing the Beacon. The Beacon is a Bluetooth device, which I like better than a Wi-Fi device. So I'm going to pair them. So I'm in my settings of the iPad, General, Bluetooth, and I'm going to simply press and hold the Beacon until the blue light starts flashing. When it does, it will appear on the iPad. And there it is. It showed up here. It says not paired. I touch it and it will pair. And it says connected. I'm going to use my assistive touch button because I use a special home button protector called a bub cap, and that covers my home screen so that people on the autistic spectrum wouldn't perseverate touching the button to get out of apps. So I use a little button here called Assistive Touch, and that gets me back to my home screen. And that's in Accessibility and then Assistive Touch. And I'm going to launch an app called Digit, and that's a free app from the App Store. Very easy to set up. And I'm just demonstrating it right now. Watch TV, my satellite, which is DirecTV, and my X10 home automation. The first thing I'll do here is go to Watch TV, and we get a remote specific to watching TV. Power on, and that turns both my TV and my cable power on. And I'll let you see me turn it off. And as you can see, I successfully turned my Panasonic TV and my DirecTV satellite box off. I can also control channel up, volume, mute, guide. Guide is sort of nice. Let me turn them back on here.
Definitely don't have the X Factor. The X Factor, and everybody thinks I'm the mean one. Premieres Wednesday, September 12th on Fox.
I can move through my TV lineup with my arrow keys on here. And when I get to the one I want, I can press enter and it selects that show for me. All your regular cable box options are available to you, and these remotes are editable. If I go to X10 Automation, I can control little modules made by X10 or by Smart Home. I'm going to move the camera over to show you how I have things set up just simply here. We have the Beacon controlled by the iPad. That is a very important component. That's called our IR543. That is an IR2 X10 command center. That means it receives infrared from the Beacon, and then it converts it into an electrical signal that goes through my regular house wiring and goes to a module. This is an Insteon module made by smarthome.com. There's so many made for every single electrical activity you can imagine, as I mentioned before, even controlling your thermostat from the Digit. Notice that I have something plugged into the Insteon module, and that something is just a portable fan here for demonstration. Elsewhere in my living room here, I have an X10 module. An X10 module comes with the infrared to X10 command center when you purchase that from me. And that has just a portable lamp plugged into it. So while I'm on the lamp right here, I think I'll stay right there. And back over on my iPad, I have my X10 modules set up. I have my infrared to X10 command center set up. And now I just tell Digit, the free app, to control the beacon and send the infrared out to the IR to X10 command center. So I've turned it on. I can turn it off and on and off. Over here with the fan, I can turn it on and off. And here I am back on the iPad, and I was turning things on and off simply by choosing the number that they've been programmed for. Very easy to do. And the fan I had is number 1, and I turned the power on and off. This can control up to 16 items. It can even dim things and control thermostats. It's quite adaptable to many different electrical situations. Most of all, people use it for entertainment devices, for their CD, their dish, their DirecTV, their cable box, their TV, the CD player, VHS player, if you still have one around. Very good. And it can even learn commands. So if you have something like an overhead fan that uses an infrared remote, this system will learn that command and then be able to play it back. Anything infrared it can learn and then play it back. We can even control Digit, controlling the beacon, with my VoiceOver controller or another adaptive device when we go in through VoiceOver. And I made a separate video for VoiceOver. You can find that at YouTube.
Living room, button, power on, power off, 1, power off, power on, power on, power off, power off.
And this app is not switch adapted or adapted anyway by the developer. We're just getting in through this VoiceOver little back door that Apple left us, which allows us to control many apps that are VoiceOver compatible through a switch, 2 switches, or my VoiceOver controller, which is new as of August 2012.
Power on button, living room, activities, watch TV, selected button.
All the remotes within Digit are downloadable. You can edit them and you can create your own. So I was using the up and down arrow keys to move through my menu from my DirecTV and then enter to select. Quite a very good setup, very adaptive. I have my iPad set up on my new tall stand. You can see the beacon right in front of it there. And the new tall stand gets my iPad nice and high, but very, very stable. We can also use one of my shorter stands or a mount for a wheelchair at my tablet mounts page.